E aí, pessoal, beleza? Pra quem não me conhece, eu sou a Thaís e nesse vídeo eu vou reagir a 12 minutos de gameplay na vila de Resident Evil 4 Remake. A Game Informer acabou de lançar esses 12 minutos, mostrando um pouco do capítulo 5 do remake e eu vou aqui assistir com vocês então, ainda não vi nada e tô empolgadíssima, galera. E não esqueçam de deixar aquele likezão, sempre ajuda muito o canal. Se você é novo, se inscreva, ative o sininho, vai rolar muito conteúdo de Resident Evil 4 Remake, na verdade já tá rolando, né, aqui no canal, então bora acompanhar, beleza? Partiu pro vídeo. Eu coloquei a legenda automática aqui do YouTube, tá, pessoal? Então, assim, vai estar em português a legenda, porém, lógico que vai ter uns errinhos e tal, mas o legal é que a gente vai conseguir compreender bem o conteúdo do vídeo. Está em 4K, o que é uma maravilha, e partiu.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Game Informer. I'm your host, Alex Van Aken, and
Hi,
today
Alex.
we're going to be taking a look at some of this exclusive gameplay footage that we have from Resident Evil 4 Remake, Chapter 5. We're going to be seeing some church gameplay, some Ashley gameplay, and some of the cabin fight, as well as, just overall fighting Ganado and yeah, trying to stay alive. So we've got about 12 minutes of footage here to show you today. And I'm joined by Marcus Stewart. How are you, Marcus?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be seeing this section again because, as I mentioned in the cover story I wrote, I've had a lot of fun playing it.
Absolutely. So yeah, we are. This footage starts out, and we are, simply escaping from the church. This is how many hours into the game would you say this is, Marcus?
It's hard to say because we don't know how long the other chapters are. It's got to be at least probably like 3-ish hours, I would guess.
Yeah.
This is not our gameplay, by the way. If people are wondering, this is a B-roll that Capcom provided, so this is someone on the team playing, not us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did play through this section, everything that you see today. An important disclaimer, Capcom did help out with accommodations for travel. That means like flights, hotel, in association with this cover trip. We didn't have any of those
Depois, tá,
conversations.
galera, que acabar,
Like,
aí eu falo, comento sobre as coisas que eu achar legal e tal, beleza? Enquanto isso, vamos curtir a gameplay e o que eles têm a dizer. Ah, amiga!
Is she okay?
Affirmative.
Well done, Condor One. I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point. Make your way there, and don't let anything happen to Baby Eagle.
Copy that.
Hurry. The weather is getting worse. Roost out.
Muito legal. Eles acabaram de ele acabou de resgatar a Ashley.
Yeah, you can kind of move around
O
while it's
mapa,
happening.
cara, que louco que ele tá muito bonito.
They're going to the helicopter extraction point where nothing will go wrong, I'm sure. So yeah, in the beginning you saw Leon and Ashley sort of just talking about like, hey, we need to get out of here. Fun fact, without spoiling, there's a little extra area in that upper deck that you can find if you don't want to just beeline it straight for that ladder. So keep an eye out up there. I found it on my playthrough. So yeah, we are making our way through
Igual
here.
no remake, né?
Leon being a gentleman,
dois.
moving that out the way because he's all big and strong.
Spread out.
Ok, um stealthzinho. Pá. Um monge, né? Da igreja. Ah, não, é uma tia, é uma ganada.
And yeah, this part was pretty fun to get through. I tried to get through it stealthily the first couple times.
Aí está! Tá, essa parte a gente já viu, né?
You okay?
Que da hora. Ela baixou. Ela continua meio, né? Ela baixou no meio dos ganados. Olha essa maleta, que coisa linda!
So you're gonna
Caraca.
notice there's gonna be a few jumps in the clips here. Again, that's a Capcom thing, so this isn't going to be a straight run through of the chapter. It's gonna jump around at points. But as you can see, the flash grenade still very effective against those tentacled, transformed Ganado. As we enter the cemetery, you get a little bit of a a little bit of a
São as
taste of one of the
plagas.
side quests, which is sort of a
Plagas.
spin on the cemetery puzzle. As you can see, you can still shoot birds' nests to get those precious eggs, or I guess
Okay.
a chicken egg that's in a bird nest in the tree. Don't ask me how that works. You know how it is. But I mean, in the original game, you killed snakes and got chicken eggs, which was
Que
always kind of weird.
lindo que tá o
There it is.
mercador, meu Deus do céu, cara.
Man himself.
So you can see you're turning in side quests, which is what you're
Tá,
gonna be
ele
doing.
dá uma side quest, né? Pro Leon. Cara, que coisa linda que tá a bancada do
wonder
mercador.
how
Essa
he,
luz roxa tá linda.
Moves with all that
E
heavy
ele tá
equipment in that
sinistro,
coat,
tá com um ar super...
you know, must be pretty strong. It's kind of like a Dragon Ball, like Piccolo weighted training gear. He's probably pretty strong. But,
I was thinking he's just like into CrossFit. You know?
you know,
legal,
we
sistema
don't
de ult
know.
muito
It's a
parecido com o
mysterious-
Village,
mysterious
né?
figure. As you see, we're upgrading our equipment here. You can upgrade knives now, as mentioned in the cover story, which is nice, which you're going to be needing because they're
Olha que linda
É,
essa
limited
maleta, que
durability.
lindo que, tá, que estão os
and we're
itens.
using it quite a
Tipo,
bit for the new parry mechanic.
É o
which I really
clássico, só que
enjoy.
mais bonito.
And you can
Tá
see there's
muito
another
bonito.
side quest right there. You're going to want to keep an eye out in the environment for those blue flyers. Oh, so there's the wild dog quest.
Tá?
That was
É
one of the
achar
more
uns
involved
dogs.
quests that we saw so
Absolutely.
We need to keep moving.
And you won't see the solution in this footage, but you will see
Cara, olha esse cenário aqui.
sort of what's on the other end of this side quest for you.
far. Yeah.
The dog is hard to find. We are going to show the dog, but the way to find the dog will be, I guess, a little bit of a mystery. And also important to note, we turned left when we left that door. There is another path behind us if we were to turn
Essa parte a
right
gente já viu
out of that
também.
door that goes into an underground
Cara,
tunnel
muito
that
legal.
like, takes you up through a well in the village. So there's a lot of paths.
Ah, ele tá
available.
confuso, ele não tá com
Yeah, like
a...
when we both came through here, we just
com a
assumed just
besta,
the way
né?
the camera's framed. We're
Essa
like, okay, this
parte
is
aí.
it's the only way to go. But yeah, one
Aí
of the producers
está.
pulled us aside and was like, hey, check this out. And we were like, oh, okay.
Not bad, right?
Here we go. We've got the village at night. That lady
Cara, os
thought she
ganados
could,
estão com as
fix
falas
for
clássicas, só que
Leon.
refeitos, cara. Tá,
Didn't work out
tá
for her.
maravilhoso.
And this is
I was gonna just comment on the rain. I know that there's a lot of talk about
Rain Gate.
Rain Gate. I do agree. I think it can be tuned down a little bit. It does feel like intentionally, like it is intentionally obfuscating the environment, and kind of adds to that tension. Like you can't see what you're shooting. I do agree, though. It's a bit much. And you know, it would be great, Marcus, if there's like
Ai, é a casa
a
do
rain slider.
Doris, essa parte? Já é...
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Ou será que não?
just want a nice
Parece,
little
não parece,
downpour.
mas
You
não
see,
apareceu o Bitores.
I love the
Na hora que ele
lighting in this
entrou.
game.
Mas parece. Acho
Like
que
it
não.
just the,
Acho que não é.
The bloom on the
Mas parece
the
aquela casinha do
flashlight
Bitores.
and just how dark everything is. Like it just makes especially like interiors like this of the lift
Cara, tá
Ashley
lindo.
up
Olha os
to do
desenhos
her,
nos móveis. Que
do her
lindo.
thing,
Tipo,
get Leon up
as
there.
texturas
Yeah,
do
it just
game
makes the
tão
interiors
lindas.
creepier. Like
Essa
that,
coruja
like the first time that
sinistra.
owl made me jump because you just see the
Muito
glowing eyes in
detalhe,
the dark.
muita
Yeah.
I'm like, oh
coisa.
my god, like what is that?
I will say there were a couple times when I was playing the demo where I was kind
Lá no
of
meio da
in a
vila.
very dark
Eu tenho a impressão
environment,
que a
and
chuva já
Leon
tá mais
wasn't pulling
legal,
up his
sabia?
flashlight,
Nesse
which is kind of
vídeo.
frustrating. So I'm just kind of like clambering around in the dark. It was mostly like
Ah,
outdoor. Oh,
There he
here's
is.
the dog.
Cachorro louco.
Look at that thing. It's got like a weird, it looks like a
É
scorpion
Colmilho,
tail.
né? O nome
I'm
dele?
looking at it
Se eu não me
again.
engano.
So yeah,
memória é
Capcom
uma
also
bosta.
pointed out, for those wondering, that this
Caracas,
dog is not
plaga
the dog
louca.
that
E a Ashley
Leon
passa
can
meio se
rescue in the original
defendendo,
game,
né?
'cause,
Muito
in
legal,
this
muito
game,
legal.
he's presumably dead. So at the time we kind of were like, oh, maybe this is the dog, but they were very
Tá, mas
clear to point out, like, nope,
com
different
essa
dog.
chuva tão
like,
forte,
But yeah,
como é
that
que
They
consegue
also
manter a
wouldn't-
tocha
hard.
acesa?
They also wouldn't definitively answer if it was the
Mas
same
tá
dog.
lindo, o fogo tá lindo, tá
in
muito
this game
bonita a
as in the
animação do
old game.
fogo.
In terms of the one that's dead at the beginning of the game, they're like, maybe it's not the same dog.
É um
And
fogo
it's like,
ganado, por isso que consegue.
Okay.
Mano, olha que
You see a blue
lindo esse
valley up there, it's
cenário,
Leon.
cara. Ele
Takes it out. So
Yeah.
you see, it's 1 of 5. So I asked Capcom about that because in the original game it was kind of like 15 in the same area, and they said that
Meu Deus,
that side
velho.
quest reappears in different parts of the map. So you're going to be shooting. It sounds like you're going to be shooting
Cabana,
medallions outside of just like the village area. And they just sort of like divided them into like batches of 5.
Cara! Ai, eu não consigo, gente, eu me emociono muito.
You. Hey, listen, I talked earlier. Yeah, about that. Hey.
Charmoso, charmoso, né? Leon todo
Senorita has a name.
pé da vida.
You are?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Very good questions, unfortunately. Hide, now. Okay. It's game time.
And due
Ai,
to the
cara,
cuts,
clássico.
there's a
que
lot of
lindo que
that
ficou,
village
tipo,
before the
E eles respeitando
bridge
falas,
that we ran over, that you
cutscenes.
can, you know, fight through and explore.
Tem
Like,
o
there's a lot
armário, pô.
that they didn't
Eu não
show in
tinha
this
visto da
footage.
última vez.
It's where,
Tem um
at least during our
armário.
playthrough, the brute first appears, the cow-headed enemy,
Tem as tábuas,
right.
mas tem o armário
in that
também.
area just before the bridge that we crossed. But,
Yeah, because in the footage we've put out of this, people have seen the cow guy shows up in this
Appears
fight,
here.
but you
Yeah.
actually fight him.
Eu amei esse
well
fuzil
before
de
this.
precisão, cara. Pra quem
So-
não
Yeah,
sabe,
so
é
when
minha
he
arma
shows up in the
preferida
fight-
de quase todos os jogos.
What were you saying?
Yeah, he's definitely
Inclusive do
a recurring enemy, but when
R4.
he shows up in the fight,
E esse tá bem
you've already
legal,
had to fight
hein?
him before, and so I feel like it's extra tense because it's like,
Muito
oh my
linda
God, I
a
gotta
mira
fight this guy
de
now.
precisão dele.
Yes,
Tá
I
bem
saw some
legal.
people speculating that he might be a single persistent enemy that follows you. I'm
No.
pretty sure that is not the case.
Essa
I think
plaga
he's
tá
just-
I have-
insana.
I have killed him several
Sinistra
times in
demais.
different areas.
Essa
Essa
parte do
dinâmica
Luiz
aí.
pedindo ajuda achei muito legal, porque ele já é agarrado no
This fight was,
clássico,
pretty
mas
wild
ele
as it is in the
não
original,
pede
but
ajuda pra
even more
você, você não
so
tem que ir lá
here.
ajudar
And
ele.
there he is, Mr. Bullman. There's been a lot of like back and forth, like is he a cow, is he a bull? But I was like, he's got a horn there, not be a bull thing.
Well, a bull is just a cow.
Legal, legal. A mira tá
Some male
boa,
I mean,
hein,
yeah, they're
filho,
the
tá
same
boa.
thing. But you know, like bulls have horns.
Okay,
You know.
that's fair. That's fair.
Lá
Listen,
vem.
He's got a single horn
F.
there. It looks like as Leon just gets pummeled.
Cara, tá maravilhoso.
And yeah, that's
máscara.
the end of you know, the action
Legal.
gameplay we've got to show off. This is a look at
Muito
putting
legal como
gems
equipa as joias na
inside of,
máscara. Muito legal.
treasures to increase their value. Of course, if you different combinations of gems net you different bonuses.
Muito legal. Eu tô falando por
there are
cima
now
agora, coisa que eu não ia
customized
fazer lá no
cases
início, porque eles
that
estão
have
mais
different
comentando
bonuses.
mesmo
So,
na
like the
opinião
black
deles e
case,
não muito passando
has an increased
informações
drop rate for
importantes sobre o
L
game.
resources.
Então também tô fazendo os meus
you can-
comentários,
You can
mas
pick
tem a
up charms as
legenda.
well, little chicken
Vou
charm-
deixar o link na
charms. In
descrição
the
também, se vocês
cases,
quiserem
they-
depois
they give you
assistir a
little passive
gameplay deles
bonuses.
mesmo.
Yeah.
Né,
And
o
you can
vídeo
do that
deles.
stuff in the typewriter menu that you saw. So you can't do that all the time.
A
just when
Galinha
you,
tava no
just shows
inventário.
that
No meu...
safe spot.
Oh, meu Deus do céu!
To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/Resident Evil 4 and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you.
Gente, maravilhoso. Eu tô me segurando pra não chorar, pra vocês não acharem que eu sou louca chorando vendo uma gameplay de Resident Evil 4 Remake, mas assim, meu, eu tô emocionada. Tantas partes clássicas do game refeitas e de forma assim que deixou muito mais bonito. A jogabilidade parece que tá muito legal, tá muito bacana. Eu vi muita gente falando, me cheira R6. Cara, tudo que eu vi da jogabilidade até agora parece ser muito legal, muito bacana. E tem o Aparar agora, que eu vi muita gente meio que torcendo a boca pra ele, mas até onde eu percebi do game, não vai ser algo que você não vai conseguir jogar bem ou zerar o game se não dominar o Aparar ali do game, tá? Foi o que eu senti, pelo menos, nas gameplays. Você pode jogar normalmente, dando tiro na cabeça, stunando, dando pesada no zumbi, etc. Então, cara, tudo que eu vi... Cara, aquela cutscene de quando o Luiz chama pra cabana e começa a vir aquele monte de ganado pra cima... Mano, arrepiou até os pelos da sobrancelha, entendeu? E... Olha, o hype só aumenta cada vez mais. Coloquem aí nos comentários se de vocês também tá a 1000, ou se, mesmo com tudo isso que foi mostrado até aqui, vocês ainda tão céticos se vai ser um bom remake ou não, tá? Eu sei que muita gente tá meio assim, ai, não tá mostrando a ilha, por quê? Eu acho que a ilha vai ser o local mais reimaginado vai ter, porque eles já falaram que nada será retirado do game original, então vai ter, só que eu acho que vai ser o mapa mais reimaginado, o mais que vai ter mais surpresas pra nós, né? Porque até agora tudo que a gente viu da vila tá bem fiel, assim, ao clássico, apesar de totalmente refeito de formas diferentes, acrescentando mais coisas, etc. Mas tá bem, assim, nostálgico. A gente ainda consegue ver muito do original nele, né? Então eu acho que a ilha tá sendo mais segurada justamente por isso. Não mostrou. Não lembro se mostrou alguma coisa do castelo, se mostrou, foi quase nada, ou nada, não me recordo agora, que minha memória é realmente uma bosta. Mas eu acho que eles vão segurar mais esses outros mapas, eles estão mostrando a vila, que é, acredito eu, a parte que eles vão deixar mais com gostinho de nostalgia. E realmente tá incrível. Eu tô curtindo pra caramba. Tudo que eu vi até agora só me deixou mais hypada. Então é isso, galera. Quem chegou até aqui, não esqueça de deixar aquele likezão. Muito obrigada por ter assistido. Se você não é inscrito, se inscreva pra acompanhar tudo que tiver rolando sobre Resident Evil 4 Remake e esse hype sem fim no qual eu me encontro, beleza? Valeu, galera. Beijos e tchau, tchau.